understand, folks, that Donald Trump is going to be criticized for things like tariffs. And there's going to be economists that are going to say, oh, that's going to drive up inflation, or that's going to drive up the debt in government. And make no bones about it. If I had a criticism of Donald Trump, he was a spender in his first 4 years. He spent money wisely, but he spent a lot of money. And our debt increased because he didn't have a second 4 years. We don't know. Because of COVID, we can't be sure whether or not his policies ultimately and the spending that he put into the system ultimately would have created a lower deficit because of the revenue and the stimulus that surrounded it or not. And we're never going to know. People can speculate, whatever. But Donald Trump is going to want to spend money this time around. He's made some really wise cabinet choices, in my opinion. And these people are going to need to be able to operate. The congressional folks are going to need to stay focused on supporting Trump and not breaking off on tangents. You know, it's very rare since actually Reagan, and even in Reagan, the second part of Reagan's second term, people started to splinter. And certainly his last 2 years were not his best 2 years. We need 4 great years out of Donald Trump. We need our congressional representatives to recognize that we need 4 great years and to support Trump. We need our senatorial representatives to recognize and support Trump's agenda. And when they disagree, I would propose they need to do it behind closed doors instead of publicly. And in today's world, the press isn't going to like that. But it's okay to agree to disagree as long as you move forward. It's not okay to disagree publicly as a negotiating method, in my view, in Washington, D.C. That's my view. The politicians and a lot of people, you know, the attorneys will probably all go, oh, that's bullshit. Well, I don't think it's bullshit. I think that it's the appropriate way to do something. And it creates dialogue. It creates opportunity when people's feelings aren't hurt.